Feel that good with your defense tonight?
I thought it would, you know, they probably, I'd have to watch the tape, but they missed some shots, and they missed some close-in shots. You know, where they got the ball in too tight, quite a few, but I thought our defense was exceptional. We paid attention to scout report, and I really think their best offense was when they got the ball in transition because we challenged in the backcourt and didn't do a good job with that. But that's pretty good defense from start to finish for the most part. Had a lot of guys block shots other than Jeff, and that's the most active we've been with our hands as far as raking and stealing the ball.
What do you know about Ben and his ankle?
I think he's fine. I mean, he's not fine. He twisted his ankle, and if we were going to practice tomorrow, I wouldn't let him practice. But I don't know how severe it is. It's probably going to be something that, you know, depending on swelling or whatnot. But I can't make a prediction on how many days he's going to be out. But we're certainly hopeful that it's not more than, you know, 2 or 3.
What do you think of Perry's performance?
I thought he was aggressive. He went after balls. You know, he had 7 rebounds. And I thought he's an aggressive guy. He's a great shooter and just shot it miserably. You know, for his skill as far as shooting the ball. You know, he's got a couple of air balls and brick free throws, but that's okay. I mean, he was at least aggressive, and he's putting himself in a position to score, which I thought was very positive.
So at the end of the day, your team looked a little tired. How much did you need this, you know, coming out and just kind of dominate the team and kind of get your spirit and confidence in your...
Well, you know what? We did look a little tired, but our guys were excited to play at home, and they were excited to play Baylor, and they were excited to play on Big Monday. So I don't know how you guys felt. I didn't sense any fatigue factor with us at all tonight. I thought we played with great energy, and, you know, that was a totally different team from an intensity standpoint than what we were down in Lubbock, without question. And even probably than what we were against Iowa State. But, you know, we got a lot of things we need to try to get better at because we haven't scored the ball well the last week at all. And, you know, certainly a lot of room for improvement there.
Travis talked about the scouting report. Coach did a great job of that. Is one assistant in charge of each?
Yeah.
Who was it this?
It was a Duke. No, it's Townsend, excuse me. Yes, Townsend. I think so. I think who was it? No, it was Kurt. It was Kurt. Kurt did this one, and we divide them up. And you know, and the thing about it is when you've been in the league a long time, and you know, Kurt's always had Baylor or Joe's always had a certain team or whatnot. So over the years, you get a pretty good feel for teams, and I think that's pretty important. And I think they had a good feel for us, but I think that's pretty important when you're playing a team with only 1 hour of practice or 40 minutes of practice, because, you know, Saturday, Monday games, there's not much time for guys to work on it on the court. Most of the stuff's done through talking and through film.
So you've had some teams come in here and have good performances against different three-point range, and they've got some guys that can shoot. They didn't look like they could get a shot tonight.
Yeah,
I mean, was that kind of an emphasis? Or?
Well, obviously, you know, we only let Haslip get one look. Travis lost him there for a second. I think it was Trav. And you know, Pierre didn't make shots. Pierre can get a shot almost every possession if he wanted to. He's so talented. But we did a great job on him, especially second half. But, you know, truthfully speaking, they don't shoot as many threes as they have in the past years. You know, Pierre and Isaiah and Brady are obviously really good three-point shooters, but they don't shoot that many other than that. They probably throw the ball inside more than they have in recent years. But I tell you where we were good. We were good, you know, defending shots in the paint. That's where we were really good tonight.
Anything else?
You guys have had a lot of success against everybody here, but Baylor especially. I mean, did you feel like tonight's game you had it the tempo the whole way?
You know, the tempo was too slow, but it was too slow. But also, you know, in a free-flowing game, I think that brings Pierre to the game a lot more, so to speak. So it wasn't a very artistic game by any means, but it was probably. This was a game where we probably need to ugly it up a little bit, be candid, because if it's a totally free-flowing game, they've got enough athletes that they could they can do some things to us to hurt us. But we gotta find that happy medium where we're being more aggressive and executing better offensively and still focusing in on guarding people. A lot of times when you put all your emphasis on defense, the offense sags, or when you put all the emphasis, hey, let's play fast, and you don't guard as well. But we gotta get better offensively here real soon.
With Elijah limited by foul trouble and Nadir not having a good game, if you hadn't played real good defense, you might have been.
Yeah, I think we could have been in trouble without question if in that particular case, because of Elijah did, picking up 2 in the first 4 or 5, whatever it was, and the Deer didn't. The Deers played so good, but he didn't have as good a game tonight. So it was real important that we did keep the other team from scoring.
All right, Coach.
All right, guys.